All right, ladies, so we are going into the full glam look. This look I have currently is the soft glam, but I'm gonna show you how to transform. All right, so first I'm gonna take off my lipstick. And I'm just using a wipe, a wet wipe, to take off my lipstick. Okay, lips are bare. So sometimes when you take off your lipstick, you know, you have a little bit of, you've taken off some of your foundation. So we're gonna go back in with my foundation brush and make sure it's blended in all around my mouth. And we're gonna go in with a little bit of our lighter powder. You can use a translucent powder, or in this case, I'm gonna use my highlight powder. Okay, I'm setting around my mouth. Then I'm going to use my lip balm, okay? Now my lip balm of choice is by Burt's Bees. I love the flavored lip balms. When I was younger, I used Lip Smacker. I don't know if any of you know about Lip Smacker. You know they come in every single flavor under the sun, okay? So I like the flavor mango in the Burt's Bees. And I use that every time as I prep and prime. This is what I use to moisturize my lips, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now for the lipstick of choice, I'm going in with the Milani. This is a matte lipstick. The color is number 18 in Obsession. And it's a beautiful, deep, like a magenta, fuchsia magenta tone, kind of like a purple, leaning on the purple side. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. And you can use, you know, a really beautiful red if you like. You can use a nude. And this is since this is a matte tone, you always want to use a moisturizer or a lip balm under it because you don't want your lips to dry out. Okay, so this is for the lips. And as that is drying down, I'm gonna go ahead and use a darker tone for the outside of my eye. And I'm gonna add more, okay? I'm gonna add some more of that tone. Where did it go? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a tone that's a little bit deeper. Oh, okay, I found it. Cut, stop the video. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit more of my shimmer eyeshadow, okay? And if you used a matte eyeshadow, you can now use a shimmer eyeshadow similar in color, and you can pat that on top of your matte eyeshadow that was on your lid. In my case, since I already had the shimmer eyeshadow, I'm gonna take the same eyeshadow and apply it to my eyelid, but more of it. So now you can see what's going on here. The effect is just getting more voluminous, okay? So we're packing it on, just pressing it in, taking a little bit more than normal. Press, press, press into the tear duct there, just a little bit. And we're just going to go from the middle to tear duct to the middle, really. Okay? Now, if you can't see the difference, I don't know what to tell you. But it's looking pretty good. When I close this eye, this is more voluminous, more going on than this eye here for the soft glam. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest on this side. And I love starting in the middle and I'm pressing. So that way I don't have any little to no fallout on my lashes. And once again, you wanna make sure that your eyes match. So I'm always looking, I have another mirror here. I'm always looking to make sure that it matches the other eye. And I go into the tear duct just a little. All right, now that is looking pretty smoking hot. Okay, the next move we're doing is a black. I'm going with black because I want to kind of do a little smoky on the outer corner here. But you can use a dark brown, you can use a dark purple, it just depends. But in my case, I'm using dark black eyeshadow. And I'm also gonna pat that in right here. And I'm just putting it right on top of the brown that I had. And you can bring it into your shimmer eyeshadow just a little bit. Okay. Now you see how that's turning out? Now let me just put this down here. Okay. Now I don't want my eyeshadow to go way out here. I just want to keep it right there on top. And then you want to bring it in. So I look back and say, okay, I need a little bit more black. So I'm going to add some more black. Now, if you just want to go straight to full glam, you can add your primer, and then you can add, you know, a lot of the shimmer eyeshadow and then the black on top if you just want to do full glam, of course, okay? But this is just an easy transition. You know, let's say you had a wedding to go to, you were bridesmaid, they had you in a nice soft glam, but then later on that night, you know, maybe you had a date or maybe you had somewhere else to go, club or something like that, and you wanted something a little extra. This is something quick that you can do, you know, right in the dressing room and then head out to where you needed to go. All right, so I'm just adding that, blending that in just a tad bit right there. And once you get to the shimmer, you want to just lightly pull that black into the shimmer, because you don't want any harsh lines. You want it to seamlessly blend really, really nicely. So I really like the way that this is looking so far. Everything is looking great, great, great. Now with that same fluffy brush that I used to blend everything, that's what I'm gonna use here. Okay, so I'm gonna start here, blend a little bit of the black, just a little bit, blend, blend, blend. And you want to blend a little bit of the black out too and create that smoky effect right there. Okay. All right, so that's looking pretty good to me. Now I'm gonna go back in with my powder and I'm just gonna blur out those lines. Okay. All right, that's looking pretty good. All right, and go back in with my highlight powder right underneath my brow bone. I'm adding just a little bit more this time, and I'm patting it in. I'm patting it in, going back. Now I can sweep away a little bit, but I'm just patting it in. And you see the difference when I do this side? Yeah, we're getting there. Pat, pat, pat. Need to add a little bit more. Okay, now we are looking pretty hot here. Now, remember when I was telling you, oh, we need to, you know, you want to do full glam, put a little bit more powder underneath your eye if you desire. That's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna add some more under eye highlight and add a little bit more, just adding a little bit more of everything. How about that? So we're gonna add some more highlight here. And here. Also, if you wanted to add more eyeshadow underneath the eye, you definitely could. But I like my eyes to be more lifted and more like this. But some people like to put, you know, more shadow underneath the eye and all that. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna just put a little bit more here, a little bit there, around the mouth. All right, I'm really liking that. Now, before I showed you the blush shade was like a fiery orangey tone for the soft glam look. But this time, oh wait, before we hit the blush, let's go in with the contour powder, just a little bit more of that. So I'm adding a tad bit more all around my face. Okay. And around my neck and everything else. And around my nose. Just deepening everything up. All right, that's looking good. Now I want to go in with, right on top of the Flame blush that I had before. Not Flame, it was called, yeah, Flame. Flame brush set by Sleek. I want to use the Pink Sprint, and I'm going to use the color called Pink Teeny. Pink Teeny, which is the deepest pink shade here. And it's amazing. I love Sleek Cosmetics blush. Oh, I'm so in love with their blushes. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that Pink Teeny, once again, right on top of what I had, and I'm starting right here. I'm not gonna start here. I'm starting right back here because this blush gives me a lot of pigment, and you can see I'm just, you wanna blush up or brush up. And so we're gonna do that, and then we can bring the excess to the front of the cheek. But do you see the difference? Okay, starting to look really, really nice and come together. And you can also bring it up right here along the side of your face. And you can smile if you want and bring the excess and smile. All right, so I'm really, really liking that. Okay. And then of course, you know, I'm getting a little oily, so I can just pat, pat, pat in that translucent oil absorbing powder once again. Right above my eyebrow, you know. But this is something that you would definitely do, you know, in the bathroom. You're like, oh my gosh, I gotta hurry up, I gotta hurry up. You can use a powder sponge and bring your look just all the way together. Okay, so I am just, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I am loving this look. So this is, okay, and you can also add highlight if you want to add like a shimmery highlight to the, you know, the cheekbones, and you can definitely add that as well. But this is the final look. This is full glam, soft glam into full glam, and just a few steps, you have it, okay? I love my matte lips. And as you can see, they're not cracking, they're not crumbling. It just looks so nice on the lips because I used the lip balm, of course, but I want you to just take a look at the look here. You know, minimal fallout on the eyelashes, because sometimes you get a lot of fallout on the eyelashes, but I don't have any here. And everything has just come together. Of course, if you feel the need, you need, because if you can't see, can you see my blush on there? Really? I'm just gonna add a little bit more blush, like that. Okay, so that's the blush there. Also, if you mess up, okay, if you mess up, oh, right, on your blush or something, you can always put your highlight powder, not the translucent, your highlight powder, and you can just go over your blush, you know, and it kind of just mutes it out, takes it away. Yeah, you can go over it with like your all over powder that matches your skin tone, or the highlight powder, and it will definitely make it so where it's not as prominent on your face. All right, so I hope that you love this look, ladies. This is full glam. If I was to go out with my husband somewhere, or go to a you know, some nice event late at night or something like that, this is something that I would definitely wear out. But yes, I hope you love it. Full glam. See who wins that 3-face challenge.